is the bubble screen back from Capmaster? He's looking to find out here on This Week in Madden Show 242 after the patch and the title update. Single back trio scheme here in the Buffalo Bills playbook. One that could be very useful to go along with the 3 videos we've already put out on this scheme regarding the single back tight slots with the halfback pitch, the play deep post, and of course the gun bunch quads, Gibbs. What do you say?
What are you talking about?
Single back trio.
What are you even saying?
You come out in the bubble screen?
Come out in the bubble screen. That's
come out in the bubble screen.
So what's really good about the bubble screen, specifically, is that it's great against the current defensive meta. Current defensive meta is the nickel, Tampa 2, nickel 3-3-5, right? And why it's good is you're blitzing the resource off that left edge, and then they also have a bailout defender that protects middle of the field, right? So that's what's number one that's good about it. When you run this defense here, snap of the ball, you throw that bubble screen right there. Don't remember, you're not the one that's flicking them and bringing them upfield. Don't forget that. You let him catch it, let him get upfield, then you take control because he's going to have a cleaner drop back step, okay? So, again, what's good about this is it's a great deep offensive scheme.
So I just let him catch it.
Let him catch it, and then he'll crank it upfield. Now you take over. Because he's going to be, the computer's cleaner and quicker to get that initial burst upfield. There's sometimes a delay, like a hitch in the giddy up when you're trying to do it.
Okay.
Okay. So here it is. One more time. The tone center of this, and the way this works is this way, right? You have 2 blockers off the left edge. If the defense doesn't have 2 defenders split wide out there and playing over in that area, you are going to win that battle. It's a mathematical equation here. Right there, you got good spin move inside.
How do you like to wait? How long do you like to wait?
That was a little too long.
Tony Danzas, do you like to wait?
Probably 2 Tony Danzas. 2 Tony Danzas. Right here, I think you waited a little too long. You waited, and then see how he's starting to peel back upfield?
Yeah.
You want to get him mid-bub here. So right here, he's going, you threw it when he was full bub. So he did the full bub rotation. So let's see, snap the ball. This is a quarter bub, too early. That's about a half a bub. That's perfect. Okay. This is 3/4 bub. You threw full bub. You don't want to go full bub. You want to be half bub. Okay. Two Tony Danzas, half bub throw.
What about the blitzer getting involved in the rush? Do you want to wait till he clears it or what? You want to touch Matt Ryan at all the left stick, or you want to let him go?
Well, it doesn't matter about the blitzer. It's the 2 Tony Danzas.
What if he gets in the way?
It's the 2 Tony Danzas, and it's the half bub. Built into that, the blitzer will be out of the space. Okay. Throw a half bub, 2 Tony Danzas.
All right, ready?
All right, ready? All right, hold on.
It's like clockwork.
2 Tony Danzas.
That's correct.
Mid bub.
It's the appropriate amount of dancer.
Okay, now do this. I want you to throw it at a quarter bub. Give me quarter bub. 1 second. Give me. Join hand. Give me quarter bub. Quarter bub. Snap. Quarter bub. Too early.
Yeah.
Too early. Kind of messy.
Can be
the zone blitzer's still out there. Too early.
How do you feel about this?
Hold on. Okay.
Do you feel anything about this?
Go. Terrible. Hate it.
You hate it.
Get out.
America hate it.
Yes, they do. They hate it. All right. Give me a full bub. Give me a full bub. A full bub also is going to be 3 Tony Danzas.
Kinda nice.
No, because you're gonna take sheds. You're gonna take sheds. That's the problem. You're gonna take sheds. You're gonna get black. You can't go full bub. You cannot go full bub. That's a little late. That's about 3/4.
I know, I had to move the quarterback a little.
It's all right. Okay, it's understandable.
It's tough.
But that's your timing in your head. 2 Tony Danzas, 2 Tony D's, half bub throw. What?
I was trying it. Some people are visionaries. Some people are robots.
Sure. So next step is this, right? Okay. Stop doing it. All right. Stop it. All right. So here's the next step. Now, say your opponent starts getting smart, and they're like, okay.
Wicked smart.
They're like, oh, I need to get. Really, it's a resource game. Watch this. Check this out. If I put those 3 defenders over there, now run it and go. Throw it over there. See how he's over there to make a play on the ball. So to slow down the bub screen, you need extra resources on that side. So a better example might be this. So if I have a hard flat, then I had him manned up. That's appropriate. So go ahead, run it. That's what you're gonna see how people will start slowing down. You still were able to get it because it's a great play. But then the counter to that is this, right? When you start seeing people do that, you now have the numbers advantage to run the ball in the middle of the field here. So you now want to run off the right edge, potentially off the left edge. That's fine, because now you have the numbers advantage in the box, and that's the whole point of this entire defensive scheme or offensive scheme. Is you're trying to force the numbers game against your opponent. So let's try to take this a step further. Let's play 3-4. We're gonna go cover. We'll go cover 3. Okay. Come out in the bub screen.
Like these other plays.
They're pretty good.
They look shiny.
You come out in the bub screen, and we're gonna do the following, right? So the safety was back here. If you saw that front right there, you potentially don't want to throw a bub screen left because snap of the ball, you go bub screen over there. You got they're drifting away really well, so you might be able to get away with this.
Yeah, they're blocking.
Long term, you might be able to get away with the bub there. But long term, the numbers game, if you see 3 defenders off that edge, you need to start thinking, okay, I might be beat here. They might be able to clamp down, and then you want to play the numbers game and run the ball in the box. Because now you have the numbers game because they're protecting the horizontal part of the field, which opens up the interior part of the field and gives you the run game advantage. So that's where the bubble screen opens up this whole offense. Now built into this play, you get 2 great quick audibles. Quick audible right, 4 verticals. Okay. The way you run this is you drag your tight end Hooper. This is I'm going to quickly throw to Hooper on a quick drag, but I also have great crossing patterns to Gabriel. And I also have a great threat to hit Jones in the seam here. So the idea with this is you're trying to catch him off guard, but you really just want to throw to Hooper. He's the guy. Like, he's the tone setter. I want to dunk the ball to him and just try to have him beat an annoying route. Your quick audible to the left, the play action. This is a play that you're trying to move the ball downfield. You're making them respect the run. You're making them respect underneath. You're going to get hard flats. You're going to get aggressive defenses. I like the play fake.
You like the fake?
Oh, love the play fake because you're running the ball off that play fake. You're gonna get great blocking. You're gonna get a nice rollout from it. You need more space there, but
yeah.
So you want the rock moved back a little bit.
I like that play.
That's a great play.
Bill's playbook.
So move the rock back a little bit and keep the play action.
Keep it. A little rollout. This is the play action play. So you got bubble screen, you got the run, you have 4 verticals, then you have this play.
Yep.
Yay.
Roll out. You get great. It's like you get into good motion, and then you got some nice crossers.
Yeah.
Which is good. And so, but remember, what's the tone setter? What's the whole point of the scheme? Make them stop the bubble screen. They can't stop the bubble screen. What do?
Throw it again.
And if they can't stop it then?
Throw it again.
And if they can't stop it a 3rd time?
Itch your nose. Throw it again.
And you keep throwing it, and you keep doing 2 Tony Danzas. Throw it mid-bub. And if there's 3 defenders over there, what do?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Because if there's 3 defenders, that's what can happen.
Yeah. And that's you literally probably want to call the bubble screen until that happens to you. That's how you know you've called it enough.
That's how you know you've called it enough.
That's how you know you've called it enough. Then you can mix it up.
But one thing I want to say, where I see this scheme fitting, and how I think it can mesh and flow with your offense, your current offense, you should use this as your opening possession of the first half or your opening possession of a second half game. I personally think that this is a tone-setting offense of, like, you as a defender, you as my opponent, show me you can stop this. Mm-hmm. This is more of like a trinket, like a gadget style offense, like the most you can get in Madden 18, right? You're forcing the issue off the edge. You got little cute runs inside, little annoying drag to the tight end, your annoying play actions. So it's like an annoying offense. You need to have your opponent show you they can stop it. If they can't stop it, you just keep running it. But what this will do for you, it extends the length of time of which your opponent can learn to stop your main scheme, and it gives you just that extra time to be able to have that one extra drive over the course of the longevity of a game where your opponent isn't mastering on how to stop your offense.
Also, yeah, and we showed you, like I said, go back and watch the Bills scheme available on YouTube. Those channels up below. But tight slots, you've got the pitch. You come out in this pitch, the person you are playing instantly knows youtube.com/sgibbs. Check that out. ZFarls. You come out in this pitch,
same personnel too.
The same personnel, but the whole community's gonna be like, oh, I'm playing a pitch guy, playing a good guy. But you come out in the bubble screen first play, you're like, oh, I'm playing some crap online, guys just running this gimmicky scheme, and I'm going to stop it. Then the second drive, you come out in the pitch, and they're not ready for it, and you're audible. And, like, same personnel, you come out, they go to slide 3 guys left, you're now running this way before they even like see it the first play.
Well, here's the good thing about this is it's the personnel. So you have the same personnel. So if you go to the trio again, come out in it, the bub.
Also Chase, pretty good play.
Great plays. Drive wheel, great play.
Amazing play. That tight end route, dude.
Fantastic. Great in the red zone. The dive, very good play. That's a solid run. So now try to go to bunch quads for me. So you could still get to bunch quads from this.
Spicy.
So that's the idea is you can now still get to your main passing set from the bug, right? So now, it's just a lot you can do now with this Buffalo Bills offense now that these bubble screens work
again. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Farls, ready?
Yeah.
How many Tony Danzas?
2.
When do you throw on the bub?
Half.
Right. There you go.
Okay.
All right, chat for you guys. How many Tony Danzas? Type in the chat. How many Tony Danzas? When do you throw on the bub? Is it quarter bub? Half bud? Half bud? Half? What is it? Bub? Half bub? 3/4 bub? Full bub? Boom. All right, there you go. Boom.